Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on the ShabinLife. We are back up at the build site. The lumber is getting delivered to start putting up some walls, so we are very excited. But even better than that, Papa Dukes is here. And he claims that he can put up the entire 40-foot wall by himself. We're gonna get it on video so it can be documented. So you guys will all get to see that later. But yeah, super excited. All the lumber for the walls and the sheathing's getting delivered today. And then about 10 days from now, we'll get some trusses delivered. And hopefully we'll be at a point then that we can start putting up some trusses and start sheathing. We got a lull getting delivered next week, so that should help, you know, as far as machinery to get everything up in the air and kind of help us along a little bit quicker and sort of beat some of the weather. Speaking of weather, it's beautiful out. We're hoping to get a couple good days. I expect it to rain at some point in time we're up here, but God has been good during this build, man. Very little rain, and even though the subfloor's taking a beating, even though the subfloor underneath is taking a little bit of a beating because of there not being a lot of air movement right now because of venting, as well as it being a conditioned space, which I haven't really decided which way I'm going yet. If you want, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. You know, I'm in Northeast PA, so remember, you know, vented crawl space could be good, could be bad. As far as Superior Wall is concerned, they want a conditioned foundation or crawl space. My thing is, for you guys living off grid, you kind of know you're pretty much using all solar, you know, your battery bank, you know, you're trying to limit a lot of the kilowatt hours. So for me to condition, you know, that crawl space would be a little bit crazy. Certainly doable, but I've got some ideas. Would love to hear the stuff from you guys as well. But like I said, walls are coming today, or lumber's coming today for walls. So right now I'm going to try and set the camera up a little bit and film us while we, my pop and I, pretty much start snapping some lines for the exterior walls, and then we're going to kind of lay out a little bit of the interior walls, just get a general idea of what things look like. And then hopefully once we're all kind of wrapped up, the lumber gets here and we can just start sort of plugging away. My hope and thought is to pre-build a lot of the king trimmers and headers and stuff for the windows and doors. That way when the walls get put together, we can just shoot them in right away and then go back and fill in all the standard and cripples and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Like I always say, in theory, I got the best intentions. In reality, we'll see if any of it works, but we'll bring you guys along the way. And appreciate you stopping by. If this is your first time, make sure you hit subscribe to stay updated with all the videos that we put out. And again, appreciate you stopping by. And like I always say, we'll videotape what we can videotape, and whatever we get is what we get. Hopefully the camera will stay standing. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. So the lumber just got delivered. My pop and I just basically spent a lot of the time separating all the boards, 14, 12, 10, 16, whatever, trying to figure out again what was bottom, top plates, you know, all that good stuff. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lay out the top and bottom plate for the first wall. We're gonna start, like I've said before, this is super new to me. I've got my own way, I feel like, of putting it together, and hopefully it'll work out all right. But we just sat down, figured out, you know, which lengths we wanted to do for the tops and bottom plates so that, you know, it met the 40 feet. We got to make a few small modifications, but for the most part, you know, we should be in good shape. Give you a rundown. So I'm going to put the boards together, screw them together so they stay tight, then screw them or toenail them into the subfloor so that once we have the whole 40-foot length set out, everything sits still while I mark it. Then I'm going to mark out all the windows and the centers of the windows and doors, you know, mark out on the left and right for, you know, the jack studs, the king studs, you know, all that good stuff, so that we can start potentially cut them ahead of time and start assembling them so that we can just pop all the windows and door sections in and then just come back and fill in the 16 on centers as we go. But we'll videotape as much as we can and see how well we do. I think what no one wants to see you measuring or marking the wall. Everybody wants to see you lifting a 40-foot wall, as do I. So hang on and we'll do the best we can.
floating head, I'm a floating head, I'm a floating head.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Another nice day, thankfully, on the at the property, and we had a really good day yesterday. We finally got a wall up, and that was a beast of a wall. 40 foot, 9 foot tall, and it went up very well. The idea today is kind of pick up where we left off, and we're basically gonna start assembling a lot of the headers for the rest of the windows and the doors, since they're pre-cut. That way we can get some of this wood over here out of the way so that we can start laying out the wall for the other side. But so far so good, as usual. Hopefully that stays that way. But we'll bring you along. Appreciate you tuning in. Don't know whether this will be a new video or same video or start of a video or end of a video, but appreciate you watching. And yeah, we'll set the camera up a little bit, or Dana will walk around and do a little bit of videoing. Thankfully, I had my brother and his family yesterday came up and lent a hand lifting the wall, which was very helpful. We're back to just a couple of us here today, but I think if we just take our time, we should be all right. But that 40-foot wall was a beast, man. Been contemplating lifting that for a while now, and it went just about as planned. And hopefully we can be a little bit, even a little bit better on the second wall now that we did the first one. Now that we have one under our belt, we'll be good with the second one. But stick around, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. I'll tell you what, I'm tired. I am super tired. But all right, I'm super tired, as is everyone else. But as Martin Johnson would say, guys, check it out. It's looking like a real house. We got some walls, man. I am definitely excited. So we did good today. We got this one wall up behind us, and this one we got up yesterday, and I am super stoked. I gotta give a shout out and a huge credit to, I think it's Qualcraft that makes the wall jacks, but God bless the engineer or the, you know, crazy carpenter, tradesman, contractor that created those bad boys a long time ago, because I can't believe 2 wall jacks, you know, and 2 2x4 by 14s just pretty much lifted, I don't know, that one wall's got to weigh a couple thousand pounds, man. And those wall jacks were awesome. My dad can't even get over it. He helped me put the wall up today. Hopefully we'll see it in the video, but my man's like rolling up 70 and just straight up put up a wall, and I love him for it. But we did really good. I'm so excited. I can't believe that we're starting to actually see this house come together. It's really exciting. But what a day. Hopefully we got some stuff on video. But we got this wall up with the 3 windows. Next wall to go up is this one in between. It's window, window, you know, double door, window, window. That's what looks out over the valley. And then the last will be this wall right here in front of us. Then start doing the insides and tying everything together. But everything has been really nice. And a big shout out to my buddy Lawrence too. You know, I really couldn't have done any of this without him. I know he's not physically up here putting this wall up for me, which I know, God bless his heart, he would probably do it. But he's just lent so much of a hand and so much, you know, knowledge. And I really, if you watch this, Lawrence, I can't thank you enough, my man. It's you are a godsend and a blessing, and you really make, you know, you've really turned this into a reality for Dayna and I, and we're really excited. But I can't believe it, man. I am going to feel so good when this house is done to be able to sit out, have a cup of coffee, turn around and say, you know, damn it, we built this, man. I built this house, and I am really proud and excited of it. So all things are really good, and I think we're going to get some rain tonight, so we got this second wall up just in time. You know, but we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully we just get, you know, a trickle or something like that, and it's not too bad, and we can just come up and sweep the deck off tomorrow to get started again. But I'm super excited. If this is your first time tuning in, or if this is the end of the video, you know, subscribe. Be sure to check out. We're going to do some really great things as time goes on. And if this is the middle of the video, then still subscribe and continue watching the video. Otherwise, we're going to make some dinner and clean up a little bit, and I think just relax for the rest of the night. Everyone has certainly earned it. My wife and my dad just straight up killed it today. I thank them and love them very much as well. Have a good night, and if it's a continuation of the video, fade into the next screen. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.